Hi, hello and welcome back to my channel. I am 12 weeks and 6 days pregnant and today is the last day of my first trimester. Every week I track the progress on the pregnancy app. It's called Pregnancy Plus, and I take a look at what the baby looks like, the size of the baby and comparison to the fruit, all of the stuff, all of the statistics of actual size and weight. This is the baby at 12 weeks. This is the actual size. The weight of the baby changes so fast. I had a feeling that this time I will get a positive pregnancy test. On this day specifically, when I brought a camera with me and decided to film, I didn't really feel any energy to lift. Those two plates seemed so heavy. Taking those plates off is a whole workout on its own. I was feeling really off the whole time and I was already exhausted from the start, so I did RDLs with small dumbbells and moved on to Bulgarian split squats. I only did 2 sets. The form is not perfect and I'm telling you, I was ready to leave and call it a day. I was way too exhausted. Nevertheless, I did 2 supersets of leg press and leg curls. Those exercises are easier to do because you sit on the leg press and you lie on the leg curls, so it's not that exhausting to do. And of course, you can't leave the gym without pump check. As soon as I found out about my pregnancy, of course, I got super excited. I celebrated. I got a celebratory croissant with coffee. I was so happy to see the baby and to see a small dot beeping showing that it's a heartbeat. It's all so surreal. It's still so surreal. So when I found out that I was pregnant, I was ready to wake up throwing up. I was ready to feel morning sickness that lasts all day, all night, every day. And I am so grateful that that didn't happen. These 3 months were a good time. Of course, some days I felt extremely tired and exhausted because of these big changes that are happening in my body, because of all of this baby development that is happening so fast. I continued working out throughout the first trimester, but I'm not lifting as heavy as I used to. Some days I had really light workouts, especially when I didn't feel like going to the gym and I felt fatigued. Other days I was so energetic I could do all of the workout, hip thrusts, squats, leg press, and then go for a walk. I just had a lot of energy for all of the activities that I wanted to do. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is food aversions. I knew that they can happen. I hoped that I won't have them, but I had several food aversions. So at I think 5 weeks, I started hating chicken and eggs. Before that, I could eat chicken every day, and I had eggs for breakfast every day. Starting week 5, I could not eat eggs, just scrambled eggs without anything. I had to add something, some vegetables. I usually add a tomato, bell pepper, and mushrooms. That's the only way I can eat eggs. And with chicken, I had to stop eating chicken because even the thought of it makes me want to throw up. Seeing and smelling chicken is just ugh. At week 7, I started hating the smell of rice, and it's a weird thing because I could eat it, but I just didn't want to smell it. And it lasted for about 2 weeks, and now it's all fine. The only meat that I can stand right now is pork and beef. If it's ground beef or if it's ground bison, I have to close my nose if I'm cooking it because the smell is so awful. I can't be in the same room with ground beef and smell it. But that's pregnancy. You never know what will make you want to throw up. I have spent this first trimester relaxing and trying not to stress about every single little thing. I am still learning how to do this. I'm still learning how to be mindful of not letting negative thoughts into my head. I added yoga to my daily routine, and I actually ordered a yoga mat that is supposed to arrive today. Today! Oh my god, my yoga mat arrives today because I've been doing yoga on the floor, on the carpet, and it's just, you can't do yoga on the carpet. Your hands start getting so itchy and you want to scratch the hell out of them. I started reading pregnancy and motherhood books, but I know for sure that you can't be 100% ready. Is the microphone on? Yeah. This is my first pregnancy, so I don't know how it usually is, what people are usually craving. I was trying to find this information, but everybody's craving different things, and I am craving carbs, which is a normal thing to crave during pregnancy, but today, I am craving bread. I want something simple. I want simple carbohydrates. I don't want anything else other than simple carbohydrates. Every time I go to the grocery store and I want to buy sweet bread, the ingredient list is always so I'm making my own bread today. When I sat down to film during the last day of my first trimester, I was so freaking excited for my second trimester coming the next day. Some of the things that I wanted to mention I forgot. My appetite during the first trimester was very low, and it was lower than before pregnancy. The first trimester I could barely eat. I just had no appetite. Sometimes I had to sit down and make myself eat, and I actually lost 4 pounds during the first trimester. 4 pounds is not that much. Some days you get more bloated, so I'm not worried about losing 4 pounds. Obviously, I'm gonna be more cautious of my weight during the second trimester because you're supposed to be gaining weight during pregnancy, not losing it. I had a terrible headache yesterday and today, so my kitchen is all over the place. But I think that I had a headache not because of the pregnancy, but because I had caffeine withdrawal, probably. This kitchen has really bad light, so we'll be here in front of the windows. So I think I had a caffeine withdrawal. I didn't have coffee yesterday and today. Usually I have 1 cup in the morning, and then I don't drink any coffee. I don't drink caffeinated tea. I only drink decaf tea, just to make sure that I don't drink over the norm that you can drink during pregnancy. Why I think it was caffeine withdrawal? I tried everything that I found on the internet, natural remedies, natural relief. I tried yoga. I still have the blog line here. I tried lying on the sofa and doing nothing, absolutely nothing, and nothing helped. Then I was like, okay, let me try and drink caffeinated tea. I don't have coffee at home, so I tried caffeinated tea, and I also had chocolate, and now I'm feeling so much better. I still have a little bit of tension here in the front, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday and as it was this morning, so I am very happy, very energetic. I've also heard of pregnancy glow, but the whole time during my first trimester I was getting the teenage pimples, and everyone says that if you get those pimples then probably you will have a girl. I don't know if it's true. No idea. I guess some people get pimples and they still in the end get a boy. I'm not going to find out, by the way. I'm only going to find out when I see the baby and I see, okay, it's a boy, okay, it's a girl. But I don't want to know in advance, which makes it more difficult to buy newborn stuff and baby stuff because it can't be gender specific. But on the other hand, I want to have several babies, and for the newborn stage I was planning to buy more neutral colors, not because I'm all into neutrals, but because it will save me more money if I buy something for a newborn and it will be gender neutral. Maybe I'll get a couple of things for a specific gender when I know who it is. Now it's time to net the door once again and then let it rise for 2 more hours. I didn't think it's gonna take me so long to make the bread. Yay! So in 30 minutes, I wanted to say 30 seconds, in 30 minutes I'm gonna have this bread finally ready. I think it's not a good idea to eat hot bread. You have to wait for it to cool down, otherwise you'll have heartburn. It's ready. Yay! I can't wait to try it. It's so hot. I'm just gonna try a teeny tiny piece of it because I can't wait. It tastes like bread. I've been craving bread the whole day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!